everybody, another Centurion game for you today, tier 9. I have previously uploaded a 2000 damage game. I've also uploaded a replay where I do 3000 damage. However, this time, I think this may be one of the top damages I've ever done. Maybe even the very most damage I've ever done in the tank. We have 4000 damage. And so, let's get into the action. Speed up the replay till something happens. And so there I had a little pause to see where everybody was going. Noticed they didn't have too many medium tanks and I was the only medium tank on my team. So thought, maybe they might leave the middle because they don't have a lot of tank destroyers either. And so I didn't think there'd be much fighting going on in the middle. That Object 704 has obviously been spotted because he's taken some damage. And we have a good chance of winning this game to begin with, so I first spy this T-29. Don't know where that shot went, just that was a terrible shot, as long as that's the last shot. Took a blind shot there just to see whether I get anything, take another one. Looks like I probably missed that one actually, but he's tracked. Now he's dead. Onto the Lorraine 40T. Can be a dangerous tier 9, I think. See if I can find a shot into that Tiger too. No idea where that shot went either. Not being very lucky with my shots here. Or, maybe you should say I'm not aiming them very well, maybe. But, sniping away. I think we can just about see the butt of that Lorraine 40T. And that T-29 just slapped the Bulldog next to me. And now I have no idea how that Bulldog was spotted. And I wasn't. I get a feeling it's this AMX 1375 or that T-34 100. Maybe him being slightly further up, he got spotted and I didn't. But sucks to be him, right? So I haven't really spent the first few minutes doing that much apart from missing a lot of tanks. They are capping, and I guess I was playing a bit passively here again. Again, I do find that sort of the best way to play this tank. It's more of a supporting back roll. I mean, yes, you can go in and just like dominate lower tiers, but I was thinking at this point, if I rush in now, that Lorraine would definitely have shots on me as we put a shot into him. There's also a Tiger 2 up there, a T-29, because I was thinking about getting that Bulldog. But if I rush down here to go down there, all these three up on that hill would have shots on me. I didn't know about the T-34 and the Borsig there. Obviously the AMX 1375 was there. I thought that was just a really bad play. I thought Patience would do better. So I take a quick snapshot of the RU-251, a bit lucky, but I managed to hit him, take a blind shot of the T-29, I'm pretty sure that one hit. We're recording 600 damage at the moment. We see an AMX 1375. Kind of accidentally click the auto aim there, but it works, thankfully. Do it again. I do have this bad habit of accidentally pressing my right mouse button instead of my left, which obviously auto sort of locks a target. And so I'm putting in some quite good snapshots here. We're up to 1300 visible damage. I think we've done a little bit more due to blind fire. But the scores are all even at the moment. And again, playing a bit cautiously, seeing what's going down, where everybody is. I know I'm a tier 9, I should probably be pushing the tempo a little bit more. But I was a bit worried about that southern flank. So I saw that E75 and the AMX 5100 come in. And you can see here I'm like, oh, do I go down there and fight them? I mean, they are tier 9s, I'm the tier 9. But they're both tier 9 heavy tanks and I'm only a tier 9 medium. You know, not sure how long I'd last against that. Looks like the old artillery's wanting us to go over there, but I managed to put a cheeky shot into that Lorraine again as he misses me. And keep on the move because there is artillery in play. One of those French ones, which could be really annoying. And so now, I think this is where still thinking, do I go back? And to try and not get spotted, I head like in a really big circle around. You see the side of the E75 turret there I'm aiming for? Get a nice bit of damage in there. I tried re-tracking him there, but I'm not sure it worked. It sounds like someone just fired and missed at me. Again, I'm still trying to track him here, because I don't think I can penetrate the front of his tank with this gun. Maybe if I'd fired premium rounds, I might have got through him there. But he's whittled down to not a lot of health. And we've actually started to lose this game now. We're losing tanks. And so like I said, I maybe could have been a bit more aggressive, you know. Used up some of my health since I am still full health. But who knows. So here I'm sort of hunting that AMX 5100 while trying to keep quite a distance away from that E75 on the hill over there. Lucky auto aim shot there on the move. I don't really want to stop because of that E75. Take another one, doesn't work. Marine 40T manages to get me. And then the E75 and I'm already down to half health, just 2 hits. And that's why I'm sometimes a bit dubious about playing this tank quite so aggressively. Like, obviously I'd spent all that time doing quite well, and then as soon as I went aggressive, I got spotted. Someone says to report me here, I'm not sure why. I don't know what the IS-6 driver has to complain about, but apparently he feels grieved for something. And so I ask him what for, but I don't think he ever replies as I finish off the E75. So 2 kills down, 2,000 damage seen. And then this surprised me. I did not expect to see a Lorraine here. Just sitting there, doing not a lot. Like, what are you doing? You know, he's statistically meant to be a very good player, but he was just sat there. And then I get slapped for 700 damage with an AP shell, and I have no idea who that is. I thought it was going to be like the Borsig. I have no idea what gun's on the RU-251. Does that pack a big punch that big? I'm not sure. But something big hit me, and now I'm very, very much in a dangerous position here. I can be one-shot by anything, even if it just sneezes on me. And so I go up into this position finally, see if what we can spot around. If we can get any long range shots out. I'm a bit slow at seeing this Borsig. Get a shot into him, but it looks like he's going to get away. There's that RU-251 again. Accidentally auto aim again. That's something really I need to work on. Take a blind shot, you never know. You never know, might hit him. Yeah, I might be lucky and hit him. So now, it's all a bit dubious, like most of us were on low health. Enemy team also on quite low health. And so it's a very close game. It's the RU-251 again. I was hoping he was going to come over so I could snipe him, but it doesn't look like I can. The M41 hasn't found their artillery, which was surprising me, or that IS, which is also quite surprising. I thought from there he would definitely have spotted the IS. And so now I'm thinking, well, are they all sort of over in that northeast corner? I mean, where are they? I only need to get spotted and hit by anything once, and I'm dead. So I make a bit of a mistake there, knocking that tree down. And the AMX 1375's come to join me. Not totally sure why, but hey ho. And that's where the IS is. So I'm looking for a shot, looking for a shot. It's not happening. Thinking about going around, but the 212 artillery saves himself. But then, bum bum bum, T29 pops up. And I just don't have the alpha damage to save. Was that a T34 even? Okay, T34. I just don't quite have the alpha damage to kill him off. That's the downside to this gun. When you're not fully upgraded, you don't have very good alpha damage. I think it's 220, is it? Damage 230. So if I'd rolled for an average roll there, I think I could have killed him, but because it rolled a little low, we lose our artillery. And I almost killed myself there, which was really dumb. But I'm trying to get over here and help my light tanks. You know, it's best to stick all together. Unfortunately, RU gets the M41. I'm just wishing the Centurion was a bit faster here. I mean, it will be once I have the top engine, I do believe. And just waiting to see where that Borsig is. See that RU251. Looks like I wanted him to come over. He's not. I'm chasing him, and then, oh no! Oh god! Oh! That is possibly the unluckiest Borsig in the world. Where did he bounce? Did he hit my gun mantlet? Oh, look at that. When I am aiming like that, that's what. I suppose that is quite well angled, but that is a weak point, the very top of the Centurion there. I think you can get through it with quite a few guns, so whew, I was a bit lucky there, wasn't I? Then I put a shot back into him, and well, I don't think he's going to survive this. Then I quickly turn around because I'm pretty sure the RU251 is going to be coming over to get me. I think he might be coming around, that's why I'm looking over there, but no, he's literally coming straight down to get me. 1375. Whew, saves my bacon. And then I want to get out of there. I'm like, move. Platoon with the artillery there just to finish off one of his missions. I assumed. He asked for a platoon and then says thank you. It's always nice. So I ask him if it's for a mission. I do believe he says yes. And I really didn't expect the bat chat to be there. I thought it was going to be up nearer where the AMX is, so it's just us two against him really. And now I think, do I rush the same direction as the AMX? I was like, no, I'll try and get him from a different direction, but this tank is slow. And frankly, I don't get there. The AMX 1375 manages to finish him off all by himself. And so, we only saw 3,300 damage, but I've already let it slip that I did over 4. So let's have a quick look at those post-game stats. I actually lost money on this game, believe it or not. Probably because I fired quite so many shots and quite so many blind ones, but yeah, I missed 10 shots. Not great accuracy there. I need to improve my accuracy quite a bit, but as you can see, this was only good enough for a second class mastery badge. This is being played very well. Is that Confederate and Spartan? Something like that. I know one's for bouncing a shot when you have less than 10% of your damage or something. But here we are. As you can see, I did 4,118 damage and 1,455 assistance. Slightly more detail. That got me second on experience and actually second on damage. That 212A. So I ended up platooning with 5,000 damage. So between us, we did 9,000, which I think is more than the rest of the team put together, maybe. And then last one, you can see that was for a double the 2,000 experience. It was 1,000 base. So I fired 31, hit 21, penetrated 19. See, if I'd just not fired quite so many blind shots, maybe, probably would have come out with a profit. I only lost 1,745. That's after using consumable, but look at that ammunition cost. That's what did it, and the repair costs, because I was almost dead by the end of it. So 4,118 damage. I actually blocked 1,050 damage, which is quite nice. And there was a couple of shots, well, at least one from the Borsig, wasn't there? I damaged 11 of the enemy team, which is quite nice, and like I say, 1,400 assistance damage. There'll be a base defense as well. Travelled quite a lot. And so yeah, I think this is one of my highest damage games ever in World of Tanks. And again, it wasn't brilliant. Maybe I could have been a bit more aggressive early on. Maybe more of my team was survived. Maybe pushed north with them a bit harder rather than trying to snipe on the hill. This was a very good game for me. 4,000 damage. I know I didn't come out with any profit or anything, but quite happy with that. And I hope you were too. So let me know what you think down below. And yes, I know I play badly. You don't need to tell me that. So to keep this video short, I will leave you there. Hope you enjoyed.